So literally as soon as I started the camera, they shifted us off that timeline. They shifted me immediately. The second I went to record and put the camera on, which is what happens every time. No one's actually hearing any of my voice. Well, no one's hearing any of my information. Otherwise, somebody else is dishing it out. So somebody else is stealing. Okay, all right, they've got me now. All right, I want to show you this neighborhood, what's happening to these people, okay? Because I'm really worried about what's happening in this neighborhood. I was given the house at Blakeview, kind of shocked because these people had branded me as something after they released me from hospital when they trafficked my son. Because that helps someone else try and take you down, okay? Yeah, because they couldn't take me out in hospital, multiple attempts. This is just what this is, okay? This is just how it was for me. They've lured people into this neighborhood. They've lured all these people into this neighborhood who are problems for them, who are witnesses to what they've done. None of these places have windows open. None of them have blinds open. All the yards are dying. There are no children on the streets. There are no birds. I've been living in a place where I've been jumped all over timelines, okay? This is where we're at now in the world, right now. The people standing up in the spiritual community who seem very put together, have an extremely high following, are all involved in orchestrating this. There are jump chairs and jump rooms in the pyramids. People need to really understand this is where I'm at right now, and I'm trying to get these messages out. Right now they're jamming and blocking and doing all sorts of stuff. So that guy that just drove past, I got a message they were going to tidy something up for that, because this is what they do. All right, I miss my calling as a psychologist, okay, or a human behavioral researcher. I've been doing a lot of that kind of study ever since way back when, inadvertently, okay? And they've used me as an empath as well, and that knowledge. They've used all of that to bring this dark awakening, because that's kind of what it is. It's more of a sleepening. I'm very concerned about all these people in this neighborhood, and I sit in my home all day witnessing the most heinous and disturbing shit that is going on these timelines that they're jumping us around to. They're taking the people that are threats to them, okay, off their real timelines, away from their real people. Because if that were to happen, none of these power couples are going to be where they're supposed to be. None of these people are going to be where they're supposed to be, okay? Have a look at the way things have been. Is anybody like looking around going, wow, there's really some good people out there doing some amazing stuff? Like, we've seen some huge changes. No, we're not. Why do you think that is? It's hot, yeah, it is hot, but that doesn't mean you're not going to see people. And this has been months I've been witnessing this. Cars driving around threatening these people. 3i Atlas, I do not know what that is, but there is something over us, and it's lifting us up and putting us down. It is messing with everybody's timelines, okay? I was supposed to meet someone, as everybody else is, right? That is not even a fucking concern to me. Not even a concern to me. What is a concern is they've been going around intercepting these people and vilifying them in some way, all right? Manipulating them into doing crimes, manipulating them in all kinds of ways, to lie on people. You need to think like an actual psychopath, because this guy is a psychopath, and it's a male and a female, all right, that are driving this along with a group of people who have these kind of capabilities. James Rink was put down in my house, okay? He was given a heart attack. People who don't buy this stuff really need to wake up and understand what's happening with Neuralink. Because imagine if they did Neuralink an entire neighborhood. Would you know about it? Would they tell you about that? What they're doing to people? No, they wouldn't. It would go unnoticed and silent. I'm driving around the neighborhood in the hopes that I can wake something up, you know, show them that this is not going to happen. This is not going to happen to our kids. It's not going to happen to innocent people. They have targeted the people that came after me, run prostitutes. And obviously, you know where that goes, pedophiles as well, right? They peddle kids as well. They have a perfect profile of me. They know it. They profiled me. They've had years. They may have even gone back further. I don't know. But they've had years to profile me intimately, I'll say, because of the psychic connection. Like years. Skank face, I call her because it represents as SARA. There's many of them that have been involved in this. The one that is at the head of it, that's not even her real name. That's not her real name. So yeah, they've profiled me, and they've come after people in the dance community in Adelaide. They've come after good people. Anyone they saw, okay, I'm going to get fired up. Anyone they saw on anyone they've seen, anyone I've ever spoken to, anyone. I've witnessed unimaginable horror here. Unimaginable horror. And people are still listening to them. People are still listening to them when they're telling them that this abuse didn't happen, that this didn't happen. I've never, oh wow, did you, just grab my throat. This is exactly what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. Every word I have said on any one of my videos is the absolute truth. The absolute truth. And you know what? I think they're using me and a mother's anger to drive this. And I need people to know that I'm the one who started feeling love activations and projecting that, okay, out there to everybody. Because I wanted my son to live in a good place, like everybody does. And for them to be using me hatefully towards people is a fucking disgrace. And they all sit back and laugh as if this is all being seen, like this is all real. You know, they'll build a house of cards and go, oh, that's concrete. It's concrete, never coming down. You know, that's the sort of stupid we're dealing with here. they think they can even jump time and fuck around with this kind of stuff and portals, and that they're still not going to be seen. At a higher level, everything is seen. You've been seen a long time back. A long time. They've come after everybody that was witness to what they've done, and put them here. They've told people they're doing an ascension process. They're not. They're being plugged into Neuralink, and they're getting to the point, I'm witnessing over days and days of hearing them being used in the Super Soldier program. I'm hearing these people asked if they want to be fully integrated so they don't have to feel anything that they're doing anymore. And everybody's asking, yes, please, because the pain is too unbearable. Are you listening to what I'm telling you? They've extorted money out of anybody they've brought, anybody they've pulled in. They probably have moved now, so I wouldn't be looking, specifically here. As soon as I start disclosing this, stuff gets moved around. Energetically, I'm strong, and if people are open to reading me completely, then that's fine. Like, I'm not blocking anything. So these people don't really understand that this will be coming out. They will not be getting away with what they've done. I've already seen it. Unfortunately, this person got a little bit of a taste of power when it felt these activations in me, and it turned to extreme greed, and it's insidious and disgusting what they've been responsible for. So they want to tip the financial balance on the planet and make sure all their peeps, their brothers and sisters, they call them, brothers and sisters, they want to make sure that they all have enough finances to push their agenda forward, which is fucking everybody's timelines up and making them all, happy. They've got my arousal frequency. That's what's causing a major stir here, and that's the technology. That's some sort of technology they're building based on that, and they have used it for nefarious and disgusting purposes. Really disgusting purposes. We need to forget about pedophile islands and start thinking about planets and realms and all sorts of things that we didn't see before. All I can say is look with your eyes, because our third eyes are being hijacked. They're flashing pictures and flashing things in, talking to us in the background. Stay present, get out there, be tactile, feel where you are, blow everything up around you, in the sense, that you're there. I don't know. I am not offering advice. I can't offer advice, I'm just bringing information. And I'm going to hold space for my son as long as I can, because their plan is to implicate me in something horrendously disgusting. They want to whittle me down until I'm debilitated, is what they call it. They want me to be debilitated so that they can corrupt me and get me to agree to horrible things, or use my frequency for pedophile planets. Accuse me of, those kind of things. The other side of it is I can't commit suicide. because that will be signing of sorts, signing something over to them, and I can't do that. And I have nowhere to wiggle on that at all. That is a way higher than anything else. I can't do that. Because of what their plans are. So there were good factions in the military that were activating, and that's where they're currently working, I think now, is looking at all of that. And I really, really want people to only, if anyone sees this video and they know what's happening, just stay strong. Stay fucking strong as you can. Remember how powerful you are, the love you have for yourself. Show gratitude to yourself, you know. Everything you've done here as an individual, the way you've supported your kids, the way you've stood strong in light of everything. Even if you've done things you're not happy with. You know what I mean? You've learned. You've put that in your bag. It's something you can take with you. The area feels different, so I'm assuming that none of this is going to be picked up the way that it should. They were trying to tell me that these houses were full of remote viewers, remote targeters that were all targeting me. And then they were telling me that all these houses were actually full of telling me that these houses were actually full of families that they have a hostage situation basically here, and they're getting them to do horrible things, draining their energy. This is an energy siphoning type situation. I saw a girl come out of this two-story house on my right that you can't see, delivering food the other night. And I tried not to get her on camera. I try not to interact with people because I'm worried they'll be targeted. And the second they drove off, I heard somebody say to them, "Get to a safe place." You're about to lose you. And then someone else in the background said, "Oh, I don't care that she's ugly." This is what I'm living every single day. Children are being hurt. These people are being clouded. It's not even these people. So, I'm not too sure where to come out and confront this person, because I've been blocked from doing that. So I'll just sit here and try and like put my own videos up. But George Kavasilis is now coming up when I looked up his YouTube channel just before, because I've recently found out that he has involvement in this now. And possibly has been organising this all along, organising this fake ascension to pull people into that. Claiming to be standing in a light that he's not. But yeah, he's coming up now as a film director. And I'm just confused as to why that would be. Because he's not a film director. And I don't know if people are aware or not, but I have been illegally surveilled for 10 years now. Since 2017, actually, I've been under illegal surveillance. Me and my child and family members. And none of us signed any contracts at all to that effect, because I'm hearing that, which I shouldn't even have to respond to that, is that this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. I mean, as if 10 years of trafficking wasn't enough, that I have to come out and say that oh no, I'm sorry, we never did actually consent to this.